Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make a tactical decision here and sell out of OARK. Let's look at the chart and look at the charts of Tesla and a few others to see what's going on. This is my tactical scalper. All right. So OARK is fine, right? I mean, it's the ETF itself is all right. Let's look at its underlying ARKK. I mean, honestly, it looks fine. We're in an uptrend. It hasn't come close to its 52-week low. I think it's still a good time to buy OARK for future possible upside. However, for me, the dividends were a little bit lower than I expected. And they were probably pretty much lower across the board with all yield max funds. However, with OARK only being about 30 cents ish on the dividend, I think I can make a tactical decision, sell OARK sometime this month and move it to another fund like, Tesla or QQQY. But let's look at this chart. As you see, my cost basis is right there, and I am pretty far below it. I did add some, and I talked about it in a video down here around this consolidation around the $13 mark. Added some in and actually got my costs a little lower. It's at $14.25 now. I think it was roughly like $14.50. So I just added a few, brought it down a tad. Not a big deal. Now, I have received dividends from OARK the last couple months, so I will be selling at a loss, but I think I can make that up in something else. And let's go look at what maybe these other things can be. So we're going to go ahead and pop over here to TSLY. And so as you see, TSLY is right at my cost basis, right? And how beautiful is this? We got above the 20 yesterday, and today we are holding above the 20. We get another update, let's say tomorrow or Monday. We'll start to see these EMAs curling back up. And that's a great sign because the underlying Tesla, let's get her on here, is also trending up. We bounced there off the 100 a few days ago. That's when I averaged down on my TSLY position. And looks like the underlying Tesla is really trying to get up there to that top trend line or to maybe the $270 level. And we'll see what happens up there. Now, tomorrow is a big deal. We have some jobs, information coming out tomorrow, and that could really cause havoc in the market. Another thing I want everyone to be aware of. Now, this is SPY. We're just going to look at the broader market here, okay? And on SPY, we just can't get above the 200 period moving average on the daily time frame. That is a little problematic. You would like to see SPY and the overall market get above the 200 and use that as support. Currently, SPY is using the 200 as resistance, as you see here. That's not something we really want to see. However, let's take a broader look at this. And let's look at the weekly chart. So currently, we are using the 50-period moving average on the weekly time frame, as you see here, the green line, as support, and the $420 price tag as support as well. So that's okay. Now, if we get a bad jobs report, SPY will go down, and we're looking to maybe go down to this 410 or maybe the 100 moving average on the weekly time frame. We'll see how that works out. And if that does happen and the markets start going down, I think it might be time to buy some more QQQY. Let's look at QQQY here. And we're going to have to get out of this because there's not enough information here. Let's go to the 15-minute chart and kind of look at QQQY. Now look at my cost basis. That is just my initial buy. I bought there because it looked like it was holding around this level on the chart there, and the Qs were holding. However, we got that big gap down, and now all EMAs are pointed down. QQQY has done nothing but drop, even with the big move up yesterday on the Qs. QQQY did not match it. So I am waiting to average down on anything to see what the jobs report does to the market tomorrow. Now, I did find this interesting. If we look at the Qs yesterday, we're going to use a 15-minute time period, just like we are for QQQY. Look at the massive run we had yesterday on the Qs. Let's compare that to QQQY. And that's it. I mean, this is what we got yesterday. This little bit here. It's not following the Qs on the upside as much as I would like. So I think the jury for me is still out on QQQY. I'm going to have to see how it performs. As you see, I only have 11 shares of it because I'm just dipping my toe in the water here. So averaging down will not be a problem. Where will I average down on QQQY? Well, let's look at the Qs chart. Let's go with the underlying. We're going to go ahead and take a broader look here. If we get down to the 200 period moving average on the Qs, I will go ahead and buy some QQQY. I want to see obviously how the market reacts. Look at it just messing with the 100 period moving average. It doesn't know if it's going to be support or resistance. So the market's kind of just chilling here, waiting to see what will happen tomorrow. Let's get a broader look at the Qs. Look how strong the Qs are, and just absolutely gorgeous. If it comes down to the 50 period moving average on the weekly time frame, we'll go ahead and purchase some more QQQY there. I think that would be a great average down point, which lines up with the 200 period moving average on the daily. So both will be in conjunction. We'll look at that. And the reason I'm moving, once I sell my OARK, I got to decide which fund I want to move it to. It'll probably be QQQY. Let's look at CLIP. CLIP is just, look at this. I mean, wow. You know, I got 52 shares in CLIP, and I'm still not sure what to make of CLIP. I mean, it looks to me like it is on a downward spiral. You know, just look at this. This is just, wow. Just a free fall. Now, of course, it's because the dividends are so large, the dividends are taken out, yada, yada. I get it. Still not sure what I think of CLIP yet. So I don't know exactly where I'm going to put my money when I sell OARK. I would put it in TSLY, but on this particular account, pretty heavy in this particular account. You know, as you see there, I got 139 shares here as opposed to the other ones with like 10 and 50. And I also have TSLY and several other accounts. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to add it to this one. This is just my high-yield dividend account. And I just, you know, it's not very big. I got like $5,000 in it. So we'll just kind of have to see how she works. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Tactical Scalper.